everywhere they go. I probably would too. Look, crossed over to the Jordan man like I'm Michael. Yeah, eating blessings so much I might need lipo. Yeah, tailored for the dogs like I'm walking in chucks. Yeah, it's just in this plan, man, I see all y'all shook. Look, knew that I was great ever since I was a rook. Man, all y'all singles making me look good. Okay, praise to the most high, yeah, that's Jesus. Look, but when it come to this rap thing, I can't lose. Yeah, back to back number ones, that's the thing greats do. Yeah, tell them boys that ain't nothing I can't do. It's my year, it's my year. Look, God made me for this, man, it's my year. Look, ain't no more games going for the kill. Working for this way before a deal. Let's go. Cause this my year, this my year.
Salute. I know it's been a while, man. It's been a while for me, man. I'm not going to be on long because I got somewhere to be tonight. But I just wanted to come on because we watched today. I sat around all day and watched those debates on Players' Choice. So I wanted to discuss it a little bit before I got up out of here. Let me see what's going on in the comment section. Oh Lord, who is this? Let's get them blocked. That user. Oh, I don't know how to get rid of them. Well, anyway, let them stay. Man, look. So I don't know if y'all got to watch Players' Choice today. They had a gauntlet of sports debates, real entertaining. What up, True? I see you going on a little bit later, so I'm not gonna be on long. I'm gonna be on for about 45 minutes to an hour. I gotta go to a Rockets game tonight. I know I said I was boycotting the NBA for what they said about did to Kyrie, but I did give my word to somebody that I would go, so we're gonna go tonight. Matter of fact, the Rockets are playing Atlanta tonight, so shout out to Young Boy. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be in the suite tonight, though. Not on me, my partner my boy Reggie. He got the tickets. A whole lot of cap on True. Well, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to that, True. We're gonna discuss that. So I'm not gonna be on long, but I just wanted to touch on it a little bit. And again, a bunch of debates today. And if we can get the Jerry Jones topic in, we will. If not, we'll just keep it on the Player's Choice and all the cap y'all saw, a non-cap. Who y'all think won? Was the foul play? Was it bias in the chat? Who won that shouldn't have won? Or should have won? So I mean, we're gonna talk about a little bit of it, man. You know, for about an hour or so before I get up out of here. I just wanted to go live, just because I mean, look, it was some good stuff that I seen on the day. It was very entertaining. You know, so if anything else that y'all want to get in here today, y'all can. But you know, I'm gonna let people. Oh, what's going on with this? Hold on. I'm gonna try to put the thing in the chat, but I'm gonna say this: the last debate of the night, I thought was the best debate to me. That was the best one to me. With Low and OG, I can't remember his full name. My apologies to that brother. I thought that was the best debate. I thought that was the most knowledgeable debate out of everyone. You had Bama, Low, Ron, Fluid win. So you didn't have Rufus winning, beating OG. What's his name? Chill. You didn't have who you had out of that debate? Sturdy. You had Chill 2-1. Okay. All right, let me hold on one quick second here. I'm trying to get this. I don't know how to. I don't know, something happened new here. I don't know how to drop the link. Cause the link not showing up my thing. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Let me figure this out real quick. Ron 2-0. Hey, Ron was funny. Ron was super funny, man. I don't know if you available or not, Stutter, but if I drop this link, I hope you can get on, and because I know you a Patreon on that channel, you visit there a lot, and so you know most of the guys there. Uh, did you have who do you have at a ticket in Mars? Sturdy or anybody? True, because I want to get to some of this cap today. Again, I didn't catch it all. I caught it all, but I was in and out. Oh man, how do I get this doggone? Oh, here we go. Mars 2. Oh, yeah, Mars. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to drop the link. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to drop this link. Oh, I see what I'm doing. Duh, my bad. That's stupid on me. That's my fault. He did. He did. Ticket surprise. What up, Nicholas Brown? What's going on, brother? Ticket actually did. He did better than I thought. I mean, at the end of the day, he obviously he went ticket style as usual. Uh, but salute 30.
Yeah, salute everybody. So, all right. So let me just give my winners again for the people that's listening. I had Fluid winning 2-1. I had Low winning 2-1. I had Ron winning 2-0 because they only went 2 rounds. I had Bama winning two. They did 3 rounds, so I had Bama winning 2 rounds out of the 2 rounds out of the 3. Then I had Ticket in Mars. I had Mars winning 2-1. And the closest, like I said before in the chat, I thought he was on point. When Ticket stayed on point, he actually made good points. His best topic was Wilt versus Joker. That was the one I think he should have fought more for. You know what I mean? That was actually the one he was on point. He was actually on topic the longest. When he started to get into his insults, he actually started to throw himself off. The Draymond Green and Ben Wallace topic, he barely talked about Ben Wallace. He barely, completely at all. And then when it came to the Dominique Wilkins versus KD, Mar just outclassed him that one. He outclassed me, out techniqued him. Like, he Ticket made good points, but Mar's counterpoints was more stronger. And be honest with you, it's kind of hard to make a strong case that Dominique Wilkins was better than KD. That's a tough that's tough hill to climb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So part of it. So I do think part of it was not just the way you debate, but I think this event was a combination of all 3. You had to be a little more strategic with the topics that you pick because everybody had options. Number 2, the way you deliver your argument, you can sway the audience because, believe it or not, certain people is not completely as biased. It is some bias, of course, but if you deliver a bad argument, you will definitely lose. Like, if you saw in the chat where Ron and Dale, Ron was winning up until the Ben Simmons comment. The Ben Simmons comment literally turned 90% of the chat over the head. They wanted to revolt.
Oh, the Ben Simmons, and he made the point about Cousins.
No, yeah, Cousins wasn't too bad because people do that too. Like, people because he's a Hall of Famer towards the end of his career. People call that too. That's borderline. But the fact he said
I don't think he's a Hall of Famer though. I don't think DeMarcus Cousins is a Hall of Famer.
No, but you know what I'm saying, because I saw the tactic in that. You know what I'm saying? People do have sympathy for those type of players who was on a Hall of Fame trajectory and then injury happened. So I get that tactic. But when he went Ben Simmons the Hall of Famer, that's when 90% of the chat turned on him. They wanted to revolt. So it is a little tactic in that, your delivery and also most importantly your argument. Like I said before, give props to Ticket. He was a little more calm than usual. And believe it or not, when he stayed on topic, he was on point. He was making good points. But he threw himself out of the game, especially with the Ben Wallace and Draymond Green debate. He could have probably won that debate if he actually defended Ben Wallace more.
Yeah. I want to ask you about the Chill one, Chill and Elder. Uh, First, let me ask you: do you think it? Well, I can't say it was biased, not because what you call it won, but
No, that's ironically that was the closest one in the chat. And during live, Chill did win fair and square. It just Ron did have a Steve Harvey moment. Like during live, if you just we watched the live stream with it, Chill won 2-1 initially, but Ron messed up the count. He messed up the presentation. So I think during that battle, my opinion, that battle, I actually think Chill made more consistent basketball points, but here's what Eldo can get you off your square if you allow him to do so. Like if you let some of his jabs get at you, get under your skin a little bit, if you let him, especially let him change the narrative of the argument, people forget the third topic. They didn't finish. The third round just went to Kobe all of a sudden. Like it went completely, it shifted completely. If that would to actually turn against Elder because some of the chat was like, yo, what is Elder doing? What's he doing on Kobe?
what up, Swish?
Look good, Swish.
What up?
And last thing, I think I just think, like I said, with Elder too, I think if Elder stayed on point, he would have won his battle too. But I think that was the closest battle, in my opinion, because Chill let Elder get off points at some point. And I personally thought, in particular, out of all the shows I watched, I feel like this was the best collection of topics.
Oh yeah, I think what hurt Chill though is that last debate of because it was about Jordan versus Braun. I think it's still too many consensus that say Jordan is the GOAT, so you're not going to win that topic. And so I think he should have stayed away from anything away from Jordan versus Braun. I just knew that. I just knew the vote was going to swing towards Jordan. I don't think nobody would really listen to the points being made, the analysis. It was just Jordan versus Braun, and look, Jordan going to win that. Swish, did you watch any of the debates today?
Yeah, I was tapped in, man. I watched most of it though. Hell yeah, that was some good entertainment though, man.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Do you have any complaints or do you have any standouts?
Now, what I say they can do better next time is they can have neutral judges who don't know none of the panelists personally. In that way, because I'm not going off no chat, man. If the chat say somebody won, I'm not going off of that. If it was me personally doing that event, I'm gonna have judges there, no biasness, who gonna listen to the points. And they also should have had a timer on the screen. Don't let nobody go over their time. Whatever your time limit is, that's what you got to go with. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good event. That was some good entertainment, though. I enjoyed that shit for sure. And Elder said a stat I never heard before, man. I ain't look it up yet. He said that the Bulls' strength of schedule, I think, was 28th or something like that. I ain't never heard nobody say that stat.
So
you know what I'm saying?
What Elder did, so is how strength of schedule works in the NBA. It's not like the NFL. NFL, your strength of schedule is kind of pretty much what it is from some jumpster because you don't play everybody. In the NBA, you can have waves of different strength of schedule. Like, for example, this year for the Lakers started off on a hard strength. They started off top 5 in the league for strength of schedule, but then now they're like bottom 5 in the league of strength of schedule. So it fluctuates. So I think Elder was trying to say going into the playoffs, they did have an easier schedule because it fluctuates throughout the whole NBA season. It's not consistent like that. It's not like football. Because, football, you play your division and you play another division. You don't play everybody in the league in every season. You don't. NBA, you do.
I mean, look, that's interesting. I never heard that. That's that either. It's interesting for us to fact check.
What was
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, bro. What you about to say?
No, I was
just gonna say, as far as the winners, I'll probably say on that MJ LeBron, I'm going with MJ time. It ain't nothing nobody can say in no MJ LeBron debate for me.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with that. Now, I would say me personally, the 95-96 Bulls is my number one team. But when it came to the actual debate, I think Elder won that round on a debate, even though I think the Bulls is the better team all time. But I think he won a debate. That's two different things. I think he just won the argument on that.
Salute. Yeah.
The
Man,
first
look,
round, I can't remember what they did the first round.
The first round was who? Well, so basically, Elder had Kobe number 2. Chill had Kobe number 11.
Yeah, let's
Which
get into
place?
that.
They was like, yeah, which place is more adequate?
Oh shit!
Yeah, which place is more adequate? Initially, the topic was, does Kobe belong in the top 10? Then it changed to which place is more accurate? Kobe being number 2 or Kobe being number 11? Which one is more close?
Okay, if you got 5 rings, you should be top 10, no doubt. And so I'm gonna say Chill is off with that 11 shit. Because if you got 5 rings, yeah, you should be top 5 to 6 at the least. So yeah, he off.
Word fact, Havlicek got to be up there. He got to be number 7.
Now I don't know about having him at number 2. Now having him at number 2, that's high. Man, that might be high too. But having him at 11, nah, hell no. Nah.
It kind of shifted to which one was more egregious, having him at 11 or 2.
Have number 2. Yep.
And I would say that I don't have him at 2, but I don't have him outside the top 10 either. I know in this particular circle that I'm in, these and stuff, I know y'all got him outside the top 10. I don't agree with that. I don't have him at 2 either.
Oh, brother, there's a research for that too. I did a research for that too.
Go ahead.
Well, that's another day. But no, I was saying like for that
I
conversation.
think on your age.
I think Chill got that one because his argument, like I said before, was more so why is Kobe. If you go by both ways, why is Kobe outside the top 10? Chill was emphasizing the fact that majority of people in the consensus top 10, majority of guys are big, right? And that's because they were the most dominant kind of third. So let's be honest with you, like on the consensus list, majority of people have at least 4 bigs in front of Kobe, right? So like that was the premise that Chill was arguing for. I think I agree with y'all. I think me personally, I think that that was the swing round 1. I think each other round was kind of like separated. But go ahead, Chill. Switch.
Yeah, man, that's tough. I just don't understand the Kobe thing about being outside the type. Again, for that round, I was in and out on that round, so I couldn't pay attention to all the points that were being made. I'm gonna take your word for it, Sturdy, that those were the points, and that was the tone of the debate. I would say this though, I think Rufus won the debate that I seen, because I think he was a little bit more. I think he's a little bit more, as you use that, tactful. He was tactful with his.
Yeah.
To me, I think sometimes Chill spoke in this generalities, this thing, and he never hit me with a strong point in that particular.
Nope.
Like it was kind of like, I hear what you're saying. You're giving me a overarching view, but I need you to stick home the point. I need you to land home the point to give a death blow or something to really back up what you're saying. And he was just speaking in his generality so much that I couldn't disagree with him, but I couldn't give him the point either. And it's not that I agree with Rufus, with him being number 2. I don't agree with that.
I thought that's what I'm saying. I thought Elder did a good job explaining Kobe's greatness, but I thought he didn't. He barely touched on why he's number 2. That's the point. Like at least with Chill still kept it comparative. He was like, I still don't have Kobe out of the top 10 because majority of his bigs. Elders never addressed the fact that he has Kobe number 2 because he never argued why he's better than most of the guys in the top 10. He never even argued why he's second to Jordan.
I understand that.
Only thing he did, he tried to flip Chill's logic on him by saying, who do you have number 1? Okay, who do you have number 2? That's the only time he never supported his argument why Kobe was number 2 at all. He supported why Kobe was great, but he never supported why he had a number 2. And that's why I thought he deviated a little more from the conversation.
Okay.
Chill. I agree with you, brother. Neither one of them really headed home, but I felt like Chill was a little more on topic.
What was the third round? The third
round was supposed to be MJ versus LeBron, but then when it got to the third round, Elder just completely shifted back to Kobe. Just start talking about Kobe.
Right.
So to be honest with you, like I believe that was the closest battle because like Chill said, like I do believe like what Switch said, I do believe for round 2, the 96 Bulls were better, but I'm not gonna lie, Elder gave a better argument because he set up Chill. He did set him up with the competition argument. Right. That time in the 90s in the East, it was not weak competition, but the fact that Chill fought for the bait, he spent most of his time talking about that. Like I said, just like it's similar to like you beat Elder the same way you beat Ticket. If you stay on topic and use their logic against them, it's over. But if you let them take it any way they want to do it, like they gonna out-talk you.
Yeah.
So what did Chill say to make his case why LeBron is over MJ? What did he say?
Oh, so that's the thing. He didn't get into that part. He didn't, honestly, he didn't have a chance to get into why LeBron was better than MJ.
That didn't stay there too long.
No, I'm saying like Elder did because he went second, but Chill just gave his initial statement why LeBron was great, but he didn't rebuttal why he was better than Jordan. He didn't get into that. It was supposed to get into that in the third round switch, but Elder just threw in the Kobe card. Fuck it.
He's like, throw the Kobe card. Look, man. Okay. Well, do y'all think there was? Hold up. Did y'all have a problem with the?
Hold up. Let me say something real quick. This is why Chill lost that round. I just remembered because the Elder dude said, if I ain't mistaken, that MJ never folded in the finals, right?
Yeah, the highest level, yeah.
And then Chill started deflecting and saying MJ did this in the playoffs. That's a deflection because Elder said the finals on the biggest stage, and MJ never folded in the finals. So if you when you comparing the players, you got to nitpick. LeBron folded in the finals multiple times.
I hate that argument, though.
And that's a fact. That's a fact. But like Elder initially, which he kind of made it ambiguous. He said on the biggest stage. Most people think the biggest stage means the playoffs. Right. Everybody thinks it's just the finals. So
the biggest stage, the finals.
No, that's what. No, I'm saying people. When the original state, like when the famous quote, like you make your name in the regular season, make your fame in the playoffs. That's why it originated from there. But like that's why Elder was like, no, I'm specifically saying the finals. That's where he add more context to like the biggest stage.
Yeah, he said it at the beginning, but what's the name was deflecting, bro.
Switch. Let me say this though. To me, that's semantics, and that's cover up because I don't like to separate the finals from the playoffs. And we know this the last stage of the playoffs. We get that. It's the last stage. But what makes that more important than the first and second and third round? Because there is no finals if you go home in the first and second round. You don't even get a chance to get there.
Because when you're the main player and you average 28 and you go in the finals and you averaging 18 and you going in fourth quarters not scoring, when you're the main player, you get the most of the blame. That's how it is in team sports. That's just what that's how it is in basketball, I'll say, for the most part. The best player get the most of the blame. If you ain't getting your average and the other guys on your team is stepping up, you gonna get most of the blame.
See,
that's real. That's just real simple. And they was the favorite to win the finals. So if I'm the favorite and I don't step up as the best player, I should take the blame. And the man said out his own mouth that he was the reason they lost.
How long is the finals? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Now, and the playoffs is what? 2 months?
2 months, yeah.
Yeah.
So we got 2 months of excellence leading all the way up into the finals, to the last game of the final, whether it's the fifth game, 6th, or 7th game.
It's really the last 4 games.
That undermines 2 months of greatness because I had maybe 2 weeks of, probably not a full 2 weeks, maybe a week of bad games. And so now you diminish me getting out the first round, the second round, the third round, and all you do is say, well, you had a week and a half of bad games.
No, you had a bad game with the money on the line. When the season starts, you got finals. You got finals odds. You got finals odds when the season starts. You don't got Western Conference Finals odds. You got finals odds.
That's fine, but you don't get to the finals without the Western Conference Finals. You don't get to the finals without the second round.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. So when you get on the big stage,
all those things are equally important. I think
No, they not. No, they not. No, they not.
That's the last round.
No, they not, bro. No, they not, bro.
Come on,
the finals in the Western Conference.
Finals if you don't go through the process.
The finals, losing in the finals and winning the finals is different. Getting to the Western Conference Finals and the finals is different, bro. That ain't.
Based on what?
What you mean based on what? Because you don't get no trophy. You don't get no damn trophy for losing, bruh. It ain't equal.
I get that. But you don't even get an opportunity to get a trophy. That's it. That's the point I'm trying to get to. Like we get the last stage. The last stage we understand is
But you
amplified.
understand how stakes though. The stakes get higher as you go. And when the stakes was at its highest with the chips on the table, there's no other analogy to say the shit, bruh. It sound repetitive, but that's just what it is, bruh.
You keep saying the stakes are the highest at that point.
Yeah.
I disagree. The stakes are the highest as soon as the playoffs begins. Because
no, highest. No. Highest. You're saying the stakes are high. I said highest. That's semantics. That's two different words.
Okay, begin. But that's you throwing it on there. I'm saying if I don't get 4 games in the first round, I don't go no further.
Nope.
So what makes those 4 first games that I need to get any less valuable?
Because I didn't say they. No. I didn't say they are part of the process. But the process is to get to the final stage. Those games at the beginning are part of a process.
Yes. And the process to me, which is, first of all, that process is longer, which puts more credence on that because I got to go 4, 8, and 12 just to get 4 more.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. I got to get 12.
And when the chips was on the line, this man ain't lose on the biggest stage.
I get it.
So when you comparing players, that has to get thrown out there. It has to.
He didn't lose on the biggest stage. Kudos.
The team, him as the leader of the team, they didn't lose.
Why we don't, again, to what you call this point earlier, to most people, he has lost before he got to the final stage. And I don't care how you put it, losing is losing. Nobody goes to the playoffs to lose in the first or the conference finals. They don't do that. So if you get all the way past the first round and second round, your objective now is not to lose those 4 games in the conference final and say, you know what? As long as I ain't got no L in the championship.
No, I never said that. I never said that.
I'm not saying you. I'm talking about the consensus of thought that people that make that argument. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you didn't play bad in the championship game because you didn't get a chance to play bad in the championship game that year. But we know you played bad in the conference finals. That's why you didn't get to the championship.
But
so who would say if your team was good enough to get past that conference final that you wouldn't have had a bad championship run?
But the man said out his own mouth, I'm the reason we lost. I don't know what was wrong with me. He is the best player. The man took accountability for it. You know what I'm saying? He took accountability for that. The finals is the biggest stage, bro. When you go in the tournament, the playoffs is just like a tournament. You got the first round, second round, third round, fourth round. Everybody playing to get to that 4th round. The 4th round is the biggest stage. Everybody's watching you. All the losers is now watching you. You on the biggest stage now.
I think the 4th round is the last stage, which makes in our mind, based on them telling us that, because it's the last stage and he's the only.
I played basketball. I've been in the championship as the leader of the team, and I've lost. Everybody that we beat.
Twitch, you ain't talking to no scrub here.
I ain't saying you is. I'm just making my point.
I played the game too, so
I ain't saying you didn't, bro. I'm just saying when you get to the finals, everybody that we beat before that, they was watching us because we was on the biggest stage.
Twitch, have you been on both sides of that argument though? Because I've been in the championship. I lost in the first round.
I lost in the first round in JUCO. Yeah, I lost in the first round in JUCO.
I lost in the first round as a number 1 seed.
Okay, I lost as a number 1 seed in our division. Yep.
What I'm telling you is that don't make that no more or less painful. It hurt. Because I didn't even get a chance to get to the second round, third. I didn't even get a chance.
It's more painful to lose in the first round than the chip, man. Come on, bruh. I'd rather get to the chip than the first round. We all know that.
Like, how you process your pain is different. Let me tell you what, when I lost in that first round that year, it didn't feel no different than losing the championship.
Oh, yeah, it was better to get to the chip. When I went to my next school, it was better to go to the chip. Oh, yeah, it was better. I ain't never been to chip.
It's always better to get to the chip. I get that. So, it's like what I'm saying. So, like, when you lose in the first, like, you didn't even get no sweat. Like, you ain't even really get nothing going. So, that loss don't process no different. It hurts the same. The embarrassment is the same. And
so, if we get to the same stage, and I never failed on this stage, and you failed, and you admitted to it, it really ain't no comparison with that shit, bruh.
I'm not removing that LeBron James recognized he failed on that first stage, but it's hard for LeBron James to say I failed in the first round because he's never underdone it other than his year in the Lakers as a 30-something-year-old man.
Nah, when you top 10, we only count chips, man. We don't care about no first round and no conference finals and none of that, bruh.
I get that.
We don't care about that, bruh.
Yo, Switch, can I ask you this question? Because I already know the answer to this question. It's not going to change for anything. Jordan's the GOAT, right?
I don't got no GOAT.
Okay, cool. But you would definitely say Jordan is top 10 all time, right?
Yeah, top 5.
Cool, bet. Would Jordan be top 5? He did the same numbers, did the same stats, but his team didn't win.
Everybody in my top 5 got 5 rings. No, he wouldn't. If he ain't had them 5 chips, he wouldn't be in my 5.
I can't continue with that.
You said the team didn't win. So if he did them same numbers and he ain't had them chips, he would not be there.
I mean, outside your top 5?
Yeah, I just said that. Yep. He got to get 5 chips to get up there.
That's wild.
That's wild. Yep. Man. That's wild.
Okay. It's wild.
I can't comprehend that, to be honest.
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I respect to it, but at some point, look.
Talent wise, yeah, he top 5, but just all time on my list, yeah, he out the 5.
We ain't got enough time to get into all that because I got to go to the Rocket game at some point. But we gonna have to revisit that. Your top 5 that don't have LeBron in it. When he got 4 wins and he got
5 chips is the criteria, man.
I get that.
I got my own standard.
If you're on a team with 5 chips, that's the qualifications, man.
Nope. You gotta have 5. You gotta have 5 chips, man.
It gotta be more to that qualification than 5 chips.
That's the generality of it, though. You can sit up there and say, "Oh, Derek Fisher got 5." We know damn well Derek Fisher ain't no goddamn top 5, bro. So
I ain't saying no about that.
Hey, True make a good point. 5 championship is super convenient. Why 5 is your cutoff and not 4 or 3?
That's just what it is, bro. You said we gonna get into it another time. You got to go to the Rockets game. I thought we were talking about player choice. That's for another stream, though. Like we can get into that shit, though. But I ain't trying to come on here and just take up time and all that.
No, you good. I mean, look, I'm gonna go to the Rockets game regardless.
I thought we were talking about the player choice shit because I watched the majority of that.
Yeah, I'm going tonight, young boy. Yeah, so me and your team gonna square off tonight. I'm gonna be in the suite tonight. I ain't gonna be down there with the
That's tough.
It's gonna be me, Simon in the skybox. What Martin say? Me, Simon in the skybox. But I know I said I was not watching no NBA right now, but I did get my word I will go to this game. So I'm a man of my word. Salute, Taj. But yeah, we'll get to another time though. Then, but other than let me ask y'all. The last debate of the night, I thought was the best. Low really, he impressed me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if it was 70% beat down. I don't know if that's the bias speaking or not. But to me, and the guy he was debating, I thought he did a really good job too as well. I don't say he was chump change, but I think Lowe did a better job of his counterpoints and sticking and putting him in a corner on his points, particularly about that Tim Duncan. Having Tim Duncan at 10 is wild.
How is that wild? Explain. I ain't saying I got him at 10. I'm just asking you a question. He got 5 chips, so you know he up there on my list.
Based on your
you know he up there high.
You know I know you got him at 5.
He up there high. Just know that he above your boy.
Hey, look, whatever, man.
Whatever. I know. Both their lists was odd to me because A, both of them had Wilt outside the top 10 all time, and then B, Lowe had Bird and Wilt outside the top 10, and still had Tim Duncan top number 10, and that was weird.
He cooked dude on that defense shit, man. All that. Hey, listen, defense matter, but at the end of the day, man. The dude was shooting 4 feet from the basket, and he was shooting 41%. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. He ain't shooting no jump shots. He wasn't shooting no difficult shots, bro. And if somebody played like that in this era, we'd be clowning them.
Switch, can I ask you a question? You ain't got to get no order, Black. Who your top 10 all time? Best. Your greatest. Not your favorite, your greatest. In your opinion.
Greatest?
Yeah, in your opinion.
Man, this is another stream, man. This is another stream, man.
I ain't gonna judge you, bro. I'm just giving you
I don't knock nobody for their list. I don't like.
I don't want nobody list. I want your list.
LeBron is outside the 5.
I don't care. Just give me 10.
So you can count all the niggas with 5 chips is above LeBron.
No order, then.
Bro, I don't care about 5. Just give me 10. Give me your 10 greatest. I don't care what.
Jordan, Kareem, Kobe, Magic. That's 4, right?
Yeah, the 4.
4.
Duncan, Russell, LeBron, Dr. J, Hakeem. How many is that?
Nah,
Did I say Shaq?
Shaq?
It's 10.
That
I
makes
bet.
10. Fuck it. That's 10.
So Switch, let me just get to the point. Your personal opinion, your greatest players of all time, 9 of them dudes were for majority season were above average defenders. The only person that was below average or average
Magic.
at best was Magic.
Magic. I know that. Yep.
Dr. J.
No, Dr. J averaged 10 boards. You high.
That ain't the only part of defense.
And he was getting 2 blocks. He was getting 2 blocks and 2 steals, bro.
You didn't say Jerry West. You didn't say no all-time scores, bro. You said niggas. 9 of your dudes.
Yeah, 2-way players. I know that already. 2-way players, and then Magic is the exception. I know that.
That's the point. So like
for the most part,
defense is 60-40. I agree with you. Like I agree to the point. Like for the most part, it's rare for you to be top 5 defensively all time and still be like top 15. That's hard to do because.
But I'm saying he was like it wasn't his role to score. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that, man. You 6'9", you right by the hoop. Like that's giving an excuse for his bad shooting percentage. That's like saying, "Oh, it wasn't Kobe's job to defend, so he can be a bad defender." No. You play both sides in basketball.
Yeah, Lowe made a great point, I think, and I like this point he made. Lowe, when he said that I can go get a bunch of 30-point game scores in the league throughout history, right, on great efficiency, but there's only so many defensive guys that I can get that can change the complexion of the game. So I would rather start, because he asked him, would you get a Michael Jordan or Bill Russell? And he ultimately chose Bill because he said I could go get a Michael.
But Michael Jordan, a 2-way player though, that's a bad example, bruh.
But I'm saying, but
no. You get more versatility. That was
I get more versatility, right? Because if I can't get Michael, fine, but I can go get Kobe, I can go get LeBron, I can go get a bunch of dudes that can give me 30 on great efficiency to at least match Michael.
I would say more so like Hakeem or Garnett. I wouldn't say Russell, but I get the point though. I get the point. I get the point though.
Salute everybody, man.
I get the point though.
But Russell proved that you don't need, per se, in this era, a Jerry West scorer to have, you know what I mean, to have that same type of role or job. Sam Jones, yeah, he was a bucket getter. Was he a level of Jerry West or the other players of that era? No, but he was a bucket getter. His role, other people's role, was to score. So he did it with less talented scorers. He didn't need like a Michael Jordan to do it. So the versatility on the team, that's why Bill Russell was so great, because he can be in different situations and he can still play the same role.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like the argument. Again, he made the point was, without Bill Russell, that team wouldn't win nothing.
It wasn't. It was proven.
They start winning everything. That counts for something.
It's proven. I mean,
yeah, I got him top 10 for sure. I got him top 10 greatest.
Not top 5, right? But 5 championship.
Then I just say he above LeBron. Then I just say he above LeBron. I put him on. I said he top 10. He above LeBron. What you talking about?
I'm saying your criteria was 5. I mean, that's
he in there.
Why?
Okay, I'm just
he 1 through 6. He in there. He number 6.
Why your criteria?
Whoa.
4 Finals MVPs. Why y'all criteria is not 4 Finals MVPs or more?
Because it's 5 rings. I stick with what I stand on.
But you
gotta have 5. You want to be in my top 5, you gotta have 5.
But how many of your 5 rings got 4 Finals MVPs?
Bill 5 or 6. Probably just Brian and probably MJ shit. I think.
Hold on. How you got? You just said.
I ain't about to keep going back and forth, bro. I clearly just said who I had to be in my top 5. You gotta have 5, bro.
This is not a big deal. Don't get mad.
I ain't mad.
11, but he's number 6. That don't make no sense.
What don't make sense?
Hold on. Let's turn the record on this one. Yo, True. Who you had winning? Who you had winning if you saw it? I saw you in the chat a little bit.
Which one? Which battle you saw? I barely saw the low of OG the Beast. I seen like beginning of that. I seen
Whatever you
the
saw, give
Ticket
me
and
your opinion.
Mars.
You saw.
I think, like I said, I think Mars won that because like you said, Ticket was not on when he was on topic. He was making sense, but then he was like, you know how he be off topic, and I got Mars the edge in that one. I thought Chilltown won. I don't know how Chilltown fell for that bait. I can understand why people feel Elder won, but like I edged that to Chilltown because like Elder was he was off topic too. I don't know what they were debating on at first, bro. I forgot what it was debating on. Like it was like Kobe number 2 all time, and Chill was defending why Kobe got Kobe at number 11. I was like,
Hey, Squish made a good point though earlier. Like
Dub got Dub. I mean,
Man,
I don't know if
he
he got
losing
30.
every
I don't know.
debate, man.
I don't know if he got 30 though. I got
Any
to go back
debate
to
he
see that
in,
second
he
round.
losing, dog.
In my opinion, it was 2-1 because, like, for me personally, I don't think Fluid argued Kareem good. To be honest with you, like
He
I
did.
thought Dub put up a better fight than
Yeah.
But his Kareem argument was flowing
got-
with his first round argument about when the talent is equal, then you got to go to production. So his argument in the first round and second round flowed together. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but that's how it
I ain't gonna
happened.
hold you
No,
though. Dub
that's
could have
the
won
point.
that.
Like,
Dub could have won
exactly
that
that.
though.
Yeah.
Dub could have won it, but
No, that's the thing. Like Switch, like he could have flipped that whole production thing on his head if he stayed on like Kareem's peak more. Because he started something with 100 per 100 possessions. Well, he still have stayed with the prime, and he could have been more closer. But like that's the only close round. Every other round, Dub kept falling for tricks.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought,
So what was Ticket and the Mars dude? What was they rounds? Wilt Jokic, Dominique KD, and then
Draymond and Ben Wallace.
yeah, I was in and out on theirs a little bit. So I didn't get the. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that one a little bit more. I do this. I give Ticket this though. He was more calm and collected for the most part than I expected, and so he didn't get too much out of character. Obviously, he had to talk stuff because he that's what he does. I say this: the quote of the night was from Ron when he said,
Oh yeah.
"I'm gonna bring notes, quotes, smoke, and rope to wrap your big." I said, "That's the
Yo,
quote of the
bro.
night."
Hey, yo, Ron, I ain't gonna hold you. Ron smoked shit out of Dale. I forgot you. Ron smoked shit out of
yeah,
Dale.
the one dude ain't no
was
debater
bad.
though.
Nah. It was word. It was bad when Shaq tried to help. That would made it bad. Like it was like, yeah, you should.
Oh, that
That
reminds
would
me.
made it bad.
Did y'all have a problem with I forgot the light skinned Hispanic brother name?
Yeah, from Pick a Side.
Pick a side. There you go. Pick a side.
Pick a side.
Him
Yeah, he
interject-
gonna interject.
Yeah. Did y'all like that or hate that? Well, did y'all think it even mattered?
Yeah, it matter because that's biased. And
Yeah,
and
right.
it
But I
goes
don't think
down
it's
to the chat, man. It go down to the chat, man. It shows in the chat. That's why I say you gotta have judges and neutral people on there, man.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think they should have when they had the last brother on there from Chill. I think they should have had him probably more or somebody like that do more of those debates because, like you said, the biasness of it, the chat. I think the chat had their favorites because I was looking at the chat, man. I was looking at all the Ticket fans and the Rufus fans, and they were going to vote.
I ain't gonna hold. That's
Yeah,
surprised.
Yeah, you got people making fake pages to vote for people.
That shit
You
is
gotta have
that
judges,
ain't
man.
that deep. Ain't that deep. I wouldn't dare. Listen, I wouldn't dare log out my account.
That's what
You
people
ain't
be
living.
on though.
You ain't.
It's the internet.
Man.
So
Hey.
I found myself not even voting a lot of times. I said it didn't make no.
Yeah, I
it
ain't
didn't make no-
vote.
You know what I'm saying? I just
I ain't gonna hold you
really
though,
wanted
man.
it to be.
I can say this though, them dudes out there ain't all that. Watch them debates. It was decent debates, but I've seen. I ain't gonna hold you. I got
I'm not gonna lie. Low was handling his though.
Low was experienced. Low know what he doing.
Low know what he doing. I gotta give him respect on that, man. Like I gotta give him mad respect.
He does it. I mean, like I said, I don't agree with all that he be saying, but he does his research for the most part. Now, I ain't Mars. Mars got to do a little bit more homework too, though, because he that goaltending shit. That's not true at all.
He just
what
be
said about that
saying
goaltending
shit, man.
The goaltending started in 1944. That was the goaltending been around before Wilt Chamberlain. He was saying, I was like, yeah, I don't. But Ticket should have known. But see, it's certain things they be saying like, you can't. That ain't true.
Yeah. I see.
That's like,
But that's the thing about debating. Like sometimes when you're trying to combat somebody so quickly and you don't have this stuff readily available that you can pull up,
yeah,
you gonna put your foot in your mouth. So
Man,
I give a
Wilt-
little grace on that, unless you just
Look.
capping so hard.
Wilt and Jokic, that's a bad debate though. Jokic's not fucking
Yeah,
with no
was-
Wilt. He
Yeah,
can't
I
go
didn't
run
get
up
that.
and
I
down
didn't
the
get
court
that.
with
I didn't
Wilt.
get
no,
that debate.
it was about if who would be better in today's
In
game.
today's
I'm
era.
like,
Oh, okay.
it,
I guess, man. I guess.
and be honest with you,
I'm gonna take Wilt, man.
I'll say Wilt off the string.
I'm
I'll say
taking Wilt. He
I
Giannis
don't-
with a
that's-
mid range, man. I'm taking Wilt, man.
I'll say Wilt, man.
Yeah,
He Giannis with a
so-
jumper, and he's
Yeah, but
stronger.
hello, can Wilt defend that pick and roll coverage though?
Yeah.
Athletically, he could.
Yep.
Athletically, he could. I
don't
mean, like
see
you
why
said,
not.
it just. Listen, if Wilt Chamberlain was born in this era, I feel though he could. You know what I mean? I feel that he could do it. You
He
know what I
would
mean?
be
Guard the
Giannis
pick and
with a
roll.
jumper, man.
I mean personally, even as a quote unquote statistician, I don't like the arguments against Will. People,
Yeah.
what people do, they don't understand the game, the game, the rules
The
dictate
rules.
the pace, not
rules.
the other way around. People think the pace
Right.
dictates the pace. That's not the case. It's never been the case.
The rules
Since
do.
the 50s, the
Right.
50s,
How players can
50s,
use those rules and how the players
rules
can
always
use those rules.
dictate the pace. So when
Right.
you completely be like, oh, Will isn't as great because if you pace adjusted his thing, first of all, you're not taking into account the rules that even cause the pace to even get to that point. Me personally, I don't use per 75 or per 76 because
I don't.
those
Yeah.
are hypothetical projective stats. They're not observatory. So
That's
like
true.
I'm not that's what like when Switch came at me like months ago, he was like, yo, what you think about when they was like doing the pace adjustment for Wilt? The only thing I told him, like, me personally, I don't like it because they don't take into account the rules.
And Oscar
The rules-
Robertson and Westbrook.
Right. But here's the thing is too though, like but the thing about that is too though, what made Wilt so great is the fact that other players playing that same role and they nowhere near close to what he did. So it's like regardless of, you know what I mean?
Mm.
It wasn't like a bunch of people was doing it. You know what I mean? He still got records still ain't broken to this day. So pace or not, I mean it's
That's why
it's hard
that's why
to, you know what I mean?
to me, the best way to evaluate a player is compare them to themselves. How the
Right.
real great players is okay, cool. They can sustain this level of greatness for multiple years. Okay, they can sustain this level of greatness and it translates to the playoffs because their production don't dip or it remains the same. You know what I'm saying? So that's how real greatness is. Me personally, I have my problem against Wilt is even though he was flipping through, like people forget his first like 7 years, he went through like 4 different coaches. No continuity. And he only got one of them fired. The other one of them didn't want to play with the other two. I don't know. I forgot what happened. It was like, he only got one coach fired. That's why Wilt was always more ball centric and heliocentric because there was no continuity. There was no consistent Hall of Fame coach telling him, "Nigga, we're gonna
Yeah,
get."
when they fired the one coach, he was mad as fuck about that shit. Or the GM, I think he was mad as fuck.
Yep.
He didn't want to
So,
play
like,
no more.
People don't understand it. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the only thing you can hold against Wilt is his production did go down in the playoffs. It
The
compared
big moments, the big moments he
now
you know what I mean?
against Bill, the greatest defender, he still put up 30 on 50 for
Yeah.
field goals. So like that
Yeah.
alone, you know what I'm saying? The fact that he played Wilt like 20 times in his career, he still maintained that. So if I can
Why-
maintain that average against the best defender individually, because in the 60s there's 101, why can't I do it in any other era?
Right, exactly. I mean, that's the thing about Wilt Chamberlain. Like he was just, I mean, he's probably the greatest talent in basketball history. I mean, you talking about just talent of the, you know what I mean? Mom, dude doing he casually betting dudes doing hook shots from the 3-point line. Like the crazy thing is though, they said even in the 90s when he used to do pickup games UCLA, he was hooping with dudes still in the league, Magic Johnson and them dudes. So it's like
He was 55 years old,
like
52 years old.
so like that's crazy. Like he's 55 years old.
Where
Probably
the
at that
narrative
time,
about where's the narrative about Kevin Garnett? Where does all this Kevin Garnett talk coming from? I be hearing now, like
I ain't gonna hold you. Not we talked about this a while ago. And I got
saying he
Dirk.
had all these great players in Minnesota. Like, come on, man.
He did.
No,
I ain't like that.
he actually named Wally Zerbiak.
Michael
today.
I
Olowokandi,
never
Tom
heard
Googly.
nobody
He said Tom
give-
Gugliotta was a good defender. I'm like,
Yeah,
man,
he got-
look, man.
Now
And
y'all
then
know, like I
he
said,
named Sam Cassell, like you said, he was only there for a year and a half. Which I
yeah.
didn't know
And
he
here,
The
And
boy
Latrell
Ticket did it
Sprewell
too.
was
Talking about
good.
Fred Hoiberg. Like,
Yeah,
man,
here-
stop, man. Look, that's my
right.
favorite player, man. You ain't gonna lie on 18, man.
but here's the thing too, though. Like, and I agree. I agree with saying he feel though Dirk is better than KG, but his argument was terrible, bro.
Terrible.
It is like terrible. Like, or I'm like, come on, don't like
Tom
we know that Dirk,
Gugliotta.
Yeah, that one.
like, come on, was terrible.
Hey, look,
Yeah, I edged Dirk just because of what Dirk was able to do in the playoffs, like him playing him upping his game in the playoffs.
Yeah,
That's
but the
why I
one
edged
game
Dirk.
they beat Miami, he went 9 for 27, man. Miami just wet the bed, man. Them niggas folded, man. Like Dirk was
went
playing
crazy in
cool.
that play. Dirk went
Yeah, but he
crazy
was
in
going. He
this.
went 9 for 27 one game. Another game
We're
he
talking
ain't
about
shoot
one
good either.
game. We're
I
on
said
one
another
game,
game
Dirk.
he ain't shoot good either. It
What
only
other
went
game he
6.
didn't shoot good?
I'm about to pull it up.
No, the first 2 games he didn't play well. That's why they was clowning him.
hey, well, look,
Oh,
while you pulling that switch, go and get that out because I'm about to shut it down because I got to get ready for this game. And I know, True, you going live tonight.
yeah.
I think you still going live.
I'm going live.
Yeah, so I'm about to get ready and go to.
So you going
Before
live at 8 or you going live at 7?
I'll probably get 7 o'clock.
yeah,
I don't know
so
what it say. Yeah, 'cause I know.
before I get out of here, though, do y'all have any
6:58.
thoughts on this Jerry Jones situation? You know, like, do y'all think it's overblown? Do y'all think it's justified? Do
So
y'all
that's
think
really
it's
him.
weird?
I don't give a
So
fuck.
is that really him?
Oh, that's
well,
him.
yeah, he spoke to it, so yeah.
So what did he say about it? Like, I don't. What
I
did
ain't
he
surprised.
address it?
He just said that it was 65 years ago, and he was just spectating out of curiosity.
This nigga
I mean,
I'm saying,
that's,
though,
I mean,
that's-
you,
that-
to be fair, though.
That was
to
the
be fair,
times
though,
back then. What the fuck
To
he
be,
supposed to
to
do?
be fair, though, if you ain't interacting with black people like that, they come to your school. I don't know. I mean, what would you
Nah,
do?
that was no spectating, bro. The way you was at, you was like
I'm
third
not
row.
saying
You like
I'm not.
third
I
row
agree
from
with
the
that.
exit.
30. I agree.
I ain't
His
surprised.
face. I mean, I don't know, cause you could.
That nigga was clearly in the middle of the mob, bro.
He's like,
I can't say. I mean, because his face. You talking about that same picture? His face. I'm not.
Yeah,
I wouldn't pass it. Listen. I wouldn't listen. It's 30. It wouldn't surprise me if he was though 30. But at the same time though, we can't go off. I mean, you know what I'm saying is we don't know, man. I
No, bro.
mean,
But brother,
I
are they
think
trying to
he
cancel him
probably
or
was.
something? They trying to cancel him or something? Like what's the
well,
deal?
I mean, they ain't gonna
He-
cancel him. It's Jerry Jones. He's not gonna have canceled. But that is from what you call the woke crowd, I guess. That is the sentiment. Like, if you're gonna kill Kyrie or kill Kanye or kill anybody, why not? Can we not jump on Jerry Jones?
Yeah, cause that is
You
kind
know,
of look crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. Because his face look kind of crazy. Like he
But
look
he not. I
mad as
mean,
shit.
he not getting canceled, man. Look, so it is what it is. You can go out there with your pitchforks and.
Alright, this one's
I say this. I don't say I care. Don't care. Do I believe if you were out there that you changed much since then, even though it was 65 years ago? No. I think if you still harbor those feelings then, harbor them today. Because we can't now say, well, it was 100 years ago, 200 years ago, we was in slavery. So if a slave master came out today and say, I ain't racist today, are we gonna give him that? No. Like, no.
I don't.
You just ain't gonna happen.
I don't know. I mean, we have. I mean,
But it's Jerry Jones. He can.
Yeah.
He owns his team.
I'm
I'm not gonna
be
lose
honest.
sleep over it. You know.
If you was white at that time, it's like I think it was minority to not be racist. Like
Hey,
Yeah. Or
it
you-
is what it is.
right.
That's what I'm saying. Those was the times, man.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't know,
that can't be
man.
an excuse though. Those were the
I
times.
just pulled up this Dirk shit though.
Oh, go ahead.
He had 2 bad shooting games in that. He had 2 bad shooting games in that series.
told you.
Okay.
He went 6 for 19 and he went 9 for 27.
You know, maybe True address it on his channel next. I'm gonna try to listen while, but I'm be in the game. But I'm gonna have the headphones in. I'm gonna be tuned in to you, True.
Kevin Porter Jr. got 50, brother. Oh, I don't give a damn.
I'm not gonna lie, that'd be wild if like
Hey,
DeAndre Murray and like
30.
Trae Young.
Maybe I know we were supposed to do that movie thing, so I'm gonna try to do it this weekend. If not Tuesday for sure. So
Right.
y'all be in tune for that, man. Sturdy, he brought a good idea to me in the DMs. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do a whole movie theme, you know what I'm saying, actors and awards and stuff like that. And
That's tough.
we're gonna do some stuff on that.
Yeah, switch
Also,
on, bro.
also Tuesday night, I'm giving out YouTube awards. No, I mean not literally, but you know, our rookie of the years, our player of the years, our MVPs. Tuesday night, be in tune for that. You know what I'm saying? We got some people on the ballot. True, you up for an award? Will you win? I don't know.
I mean, I know the MVP, and you know that's kind of like, you
Listen,
know, hey, man,
You
the
know,
hey,
chat water, yeah, it got to be Nicholas Brown. I don't care. If
he
it
up
wasn't
there.
unanimous,
He
already
up
won
there.
it. But if he
He
don't
up
get
there. I don't
unanimous,
even ask him to do that shit. I don't even ask him. He up there. He up
Nicholas
there.
Brown
He up there, man. I ain't even care.
definitely on the ballot.
Young boy up there too.
Young
That's
boy,
gonna be
yeah, absolutely. So we'll see. But Tuesday, that's going down. I'll give out the details later on that. But Tuesday night, that's the night. And yeah, that's it, man. Y'all catch y'all on True Channel, man. True to King
salute.
TV. You know, he gonna be over there. So y'all go join there. For those who's not over there, y'all should be over there.
I hope Trey Young drops 60.
Oh man. I hope
Ice
so
Trey.
too. Hey, young boy, I'm coming for you tonight. Be ready. The Rockets doing it.
Yeah, man.
Catch me
Hey,
in the
man. Have fun
skybox,
at that
young
game,
boy.
man.
Hey,
Yeah.
young boy, don't look for me down on the benches. I'm gonna be up top.
Get,
Look up the top.
hey, get some good coverage at that game. Get some good videos, man.
I'll see what I can do, brother. All right.
Right next to
Jabari
Grant Hill.
Smith, Jabari Smith, bricking.
Yeah,
Yeah, he on my fantasy team.
all right.
All right, salute.
I see True. I see you start a new fantasy league too.
Stay tuned to that.
But look, we'll catch y'all later, man. True to King TV up next. Salute.